Alright, welcome back to Red Flood. Caucasus Redux. My brain. I got Redux on the brain for some reason. Because I did a game off screen of it not too long ago. I'm just recording. Because before I don't know when to come out, but might as well get this indeed start. Get this ball rolling, the people flowing, the things moving. Anyway, so it's gonna end. So, I do apologize if I cough a bit. Subatomic dream, subatomic alchemy. It's a dream for some reason. As we dream of conquering the stars, let us not lose ourselves in grand scale, for the microscopic world holds even more wondrous power. The recent discoveries of physical point towards incredible energy being stored in atoms. If we were to access it, we could realize the dream of ancient alchemists, creating a real philosophical stone of philosopher. For a new golden age, we have mastery over the very essence of matter. With it, we'll be able to create wonders like no generation before. Through the power of nukes, we can have dominion over real. It's real. Anyway, create futures corrective. That's going. Hey, you're like the only nation that actually has a focus tree. Well, you and the Amazon are only two nations I know of in Brazil that have a focus tree. But considering that they're gonna get replaced over here whenever Brazil gets that big old update, it'd be interesting to see. Anyway. Union of mystical and practical. Our revolution needs the revival of Christianity, not in the slave driving oppressive and dead form that rules in Caucasus, but instead a Christianity of life, of progress and of freedom. Our churches are factories, our psalms are buzzing of machinery. Before the cave out again. Our communism is oil and electricity. Every new house we build, every new railway brings us one step closer to the grand and heavily transfiguration of the flesh we strive towards. The crude mass you call temporal. You act like as if it will not decay and fail you. So, Mechanicus. I'm a Mechanicus boy. So the guardsman. I love my Mechanicus. So yeah, these units get up. This model got updated. They have. The other day they got updated. It looks different than before. My friend. Friends. Kinda, sorta, not really. You're not new, I'm going to zoo. Oh, look at guy in Nashville means zoo could fucking come at us. And do some top tier gaming. The toppest of gamings, anyway. God, the proletariat. The Proletarian University at TBC welcomes a new faculty, theology. The decision brought many protests from the more hardline the Bolsheviks. Is all the work for the revolution going to perish? Are we following into reaction? Should we trust an aristocrat in charge? To take the road, even struggle with Chair Mirsky announced that he would be present at the opening himself. Mirsky entered the hall with his usual gentleman's grace. Before him, a crowd of party bureaucrats, professors, and students. He began his speech in a calm, martial tone. A great contrast from Mayakovsky. Comrades, I welcome you at the opening of the Faculty of Theology at our Proletarian University. Before I begin, I will address your concern about the decision first. It is said among many of our comrades that TT Theology is a progressive socialist university. It's a cruel joke towards socialism that we are slaying to reaction. I assure you no such a thing is happening. Murder began among the crowd. How are you going to explain it? The perspective from which we teach has nothing to do with the science taught in Tsarist academia. We will force no orthodoxy, and we are welcoming towards new revolutionary interpretations of faith. It was agreed upon in the foundation of our federation that revolution in science is needed, and we have to make sure that the revolution extends to all sciences. We also say that a deeper spiritual revolution is to come after the political revolution. Mercifully ceasing the science. That brings it to my second point. It is said that theology is a useless endeavor, and impractical science, thus leaving no place in this university. Nothing could be further from the truth. Theology is the most practical science. It is the architecture of the second revolution we are meant to begin. Let me demonstrate. Progressive theology says that our faith, orthodoxy, is not mere monotheism, but a certain synthesis between monotheism and pantheism. While God is a being on his own, he becomes through actualizing himself in the material world. The task of fulfilling God is beholden on us, mankind. Our technological industrial efforts can mystically be conceived as a transfiguration of the flesh to bring it to the divine. Some shots of protest came from the audience, the Americans can seem to ignore them. Fools. However, you see, comrades, how this example proceeds, how useful the other concept theology can bring to our task of a total revolution in culture. As a few seconds inside, some began to clap. Soon the entire hall clapped. Some did without conviction, some were earnest believers, some gained new hope. Let's proceed to the working of our new faculty. Yeah. So, we're building the Christian faith to be a revolutionary Christian faith. Revolutionary theology. It's very funny. Let's get you right here. Occupation laws, the case. I can't change that just yet. A Bolshevism for Eurasia. Let's get that good shit. Bolshevism is for us something greater than the Philistine communism of the Germans and their like. The T and the Bogdanov land fall in the same profound truths as the Muscovy and Byzantium, Genghis Khan, Ivan the Terrible. In other words, Bolshevism is nothing less but the fulfillment of the Russian Eurasian idea. We are the guardians of true Russia. More than any Black Hunter is reactionary. We uphold the ancient spirit of cooperation while they degenerate it. We appeal to green ideas while they feed on base fears. Let us embrace our heritage and probably call ourselves National Bolshevik. Indeed. Yes, we are now not Bolsh. Bull party. Anyway. Just remember the song was this, so when they just put that, like, oh yeah, that's a song. Except that doesn't relate to us over here. Doesn't relate to us and what we're doing. Instead, we're going on to what we'd be doing. Was Utopia? Did the famine ravage the stomach soon? The seed of change are fair and water by time. And when this crowd go properly, the stomach is filled once more. Indeed. Because we got that good shit going on. Look at that. You're crazy. You crazy. You're crazy. Oh boy. Crazy, my boy. Just something real quick. I must say that we ain't doing not too bad. Doing quite well. Very well. Trying a couple words that rhyme. What's your posture? Gotta get that stability up. That mindset percent, but we can do better. And look at the random reactions. Goddamn. Interesting. Let's do the armed wing of the Caucasus Society. Any nation or ideology is put without the arms of the output warriors with violent minds guided by beautiful thoughts shall crush all who dare invade our poetic realm. Yeah, for like claims. Yeah, like shit going there. Mission El Fighter. We're trying to do crane things. It was in syndicate. Ah, here we come. Individual anarchists. And who won? Kotek. Seems like it's a lot more even, this fight between Tvedovsky and Kolchak. Kolchowski. Doesn't make any sense, but I find it funny anyway. Still booting up the shit. It's gonna take for fucking ever to get this thing going, but it is what it is. Also, I do apologize if I sound tired. All that stuff over here. One, I woke up super early, and two, I could not fall the fuck asleep. So, lack of sleep plus waking up early when I did. Definitely, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Something very similar to it, yeah. Look at this. Funny thing is, we don't need to fucking. Yeah. Funny thing is, over here, we don't need to own Eurasia. It's like how have you seen the Tita for the JD mod? Great Skit here doesn't have a Eurasia. Pan Asian Federation does. Because you see over here, we only need. Like, the only reason you'll need Eurasia is one, to complete your calls over here, or if two, if you're playing as them and you're unified. Then because Eurasia kind of get thrown to the back burner for a bit. You know that shit. Of course, though, this timeline, Shime didn't come out on top. It's sad. At least Shime actually does some interesting shit. At the very least, we got some guns, gore, and what the fuck? What's the fucking? I can't remember what it was, but. There's some more Asian contacts with Italy. Most Italy's. With all due respect to French arm up here, there is no doubt the best cause remains Italy. We benefit both our nations to establish contact with Italian border companies to use motorized for our army. I mean, the French are all about that speed, but I guess they put more into speed, into sped than fucking okay killer, than to no, actually decent cars. First, I apologize for yelling though. Fucking sleep. One day I'll be asleep. Okay, Pop. So we go down a lot. Just the other day in epoxy though. Yeah, I might do the Shah, or do the fucking the Jenga thing. let you take out, but hopefully they'll fix the localization whenever I get to that at some point. Let's see here. Look at our elite mountaineers. Canadian mountains occupy a vast portion of our country, which would normally disallow troops from moving in the regions. However, if we invest in creating dedicated mountaineer forces, our armies can easily traverse the mountains as well as taking advantage of the high ground they provide. It will be beneficial. That was that. Time we got this shit going. Badass. It's easier than what's stagnating. Any fighters? I just crap out some basic ones. There's some deep mountaineers. Let's boost soldiers' morale. When we say that soldiers must know their place, we mean that it's a positive connotation. The average soldier should see himself as a noble knight fighting for something beyond himself. Soldiers and the people shall be made aware that our army is all that stands between our utopia and destruction. Indeed. Posturing. Get that good shit going over here. All sorts of good shit going. Evolution, oh yeah, that means it also may happen at the same time. So let's see, will they come out on top or will they all fucking collapse in? Disappointed when there's nothing that goes on over here in the Middle East. Unless Marinette takes over and does this whole little gaming out there in the Middle East. Top tier gamage, which depending on when this comes up, should be uploaded by then. Maybe not, who knows? Filenge. Let's see the other guy over there. Wow, I forget his name. I remember his name. Ah, damn it. Yeah, it'll come to me eventually. Produce Caucasian equipment. Too many of our equipment is left over from the Russian Imperial Arsenal in Georgia or imported from our benefactors in Lavagard, France. We need to begin producing our own arms so that our soldiers can know the satisfaction of holding a Caucasian rifle and dispatch a Caucasian enemy with it. Let's publish. Copy of it now. Slovakia. Yeah, I just heard from the devs that they're gonna give each of the the Spartacus dudes up for them. Don't like little similar but different trees, if I remember correctly. That's primarily why I haven't touched them over here, because they all play the same thing. Just like, who do you want to have written the helm? I'll just say it. Personally, I prefer the big three, that being Radic, Gibbous, and Riverlow. Those three are actually the most interesting ones out of all of them. Gibbous especially. Because he's a leftist now instead of being seduced by Mr. Pfizer over here. Because he was actually a leftist early on in his life. So this time, like, he can do good instead of doing evil, which is very nice.
Так точно.
Got plenty of this, plenty of that, plenty of more shit to be here. Expenditure medium at 2 new shipyards. Although we not a naval house, we will need a navy to defend our holdings on the Black Sea coast. Shares operating the Shikumi medium but Tumi must be invested in for the sake of our survival. It would be nice to have them. There's some more for you. You know, that good shit here, there, wherever. Should I miss what I mean? Yeah, I might. Yeah, look at that. Forgot about that actually. They can go through war with us. More parchment as neutral. And 6. Do naval doctrine dispute. To our surprise, the seemingly innocuous choice of naval doctrine become a full-blown dispute among our military theorists. The choice has now been left to lead as a state, and now the choice we will make for dictating not only theorists we favor, but also whether our naval defenses will be sufficient. It depends on what we want to do with it. See, we'll go with deep battle. The deepest of battles. You know, makes sense over here. I usually go for deep battle. The other side that is not. Like the more manpower is nice, but like we don't really need that though, considering that we got like, you know, we got basically serves by requirement without even to be there. So technically we're somewhere in between all adult serve and serves by requirement. Okay, better guns, better weapons, better power, better shit, and all sorts of things that are nice. Nice and tight. Like my life. Doesn't make any sense what I've got. Some more resources. Some more of this. Get armored trains. Increase survivability is nice. Switch to naval doctrine. Ever since the collapse of the backwoods Armenian Empire captured Russian authority in the Black Sea, it's been an open hunting ground. We've been left behind inventing our own ideas of ruin the sea to guarantee our trade goods a path to the Bosphorus freely. How we go about it entirely left to the minds of our admiralty and the theories being thrown on freely. Either we can follow the ideas of standing battle fleet to scare our poor with the might of our gigantic cannon boats alone, make them fear our might society never dare try to come close to our shores. Nor are these voices with them a pragmatic wing of our young navy crippled our trade fleet, see the transport. The willpower would go out there furious and strike their like fear. The hearts of every sailor when they enter our waters, for you might not be able to live. Lastly, we could choose to directly attack their Achilles and bomb their poised under ash. New carriers were set to heroically rule the sky like eagles as they dived towards the floating prey. Never make our pose left to ourselves completely as our word marks the ultimate ratio. In any case, we make them fear our might. I think will protect us. Because you know, if a little sum for Eurasia than this. Know what it is, you know what it is. Not then, okay. But dude. I got mind of this one fucking oversimplified video. Conscript the masses. So we're doing over here, but we're contributing the masses in a good way. Conscription in a good way.
Готов.
See, keep an eye on them really. Keep an eye on them over here. Let's see how far we can get into Lettree. Lettree. Now we got a doctrinal for the air variety. Doing a coffee break. After revitalizing coffee break, our general staff gets right onto the plan to reform our military. Latest point of the list concerned the Air Force and strategic deployment. The Caucasus mountains are steep and hard to cross, so the only way to truly be able to control the further route of our own being is in part by fighting to control the skies. Once again, officers explain the matter that current capabilities are calling for absolute return to aerial doctrine. Code advocating was regular routine to form a risk in doctrine and strategic destruction. Send long-range bombers right into the hardy enemy territories and fire feel our wrath of our nation kills to expose the real upon the enemy like fury. Fiery rain drops, send biblical doomsday. More warrior ever probably Air Force of support as cavalry from the skies. Our men may never be fearful as the guardian angel guides their steps from above. Greater call strike. The enemy in the road leap of face for they dive toward the enemy. Lastly, more paramedic when the officer called injured group promoting the use of tactical bombers. Why should we decide between the beauty of incendiary beauty falling down like a meteor or glitter from the heavens and support our men right in front? Naturally, the atmosphere is quite tense. Our industry guys is still in this foundation, causing immediate detrimental impact upon further industrial production. We must support the troops. That's what the Air Force is. Indeed. That's what we do. And to get to conquer manpowers, we have no intention of excluding no ostracizing the people we conquer, for we know that all the whole world cannot be ruled by Russian George alone. The whole cause of the retreat, respect, and nationality be made equal in the eyes of the army. Indeed. Well, see, if we're gonna be doing this shit, we gotta be doing this shit right and beneficial and long term. Take it on longer. Who's leading that? Oh, less of a lad. Puppet Emperor. The Eternal Regency. I prefer Eternal Regency. You mind if I behind by you? Marky dead. I'm gonna pull Franco boy out.
Верно.
Pulling left Franco.
До приказа.
Yeah, play right there. With that, we're gonna end the episode off here because we're about close to time. So next time we're gonna get some. We're truly into a warrior poets because we're actually gonna start doing this shit. But first we're gonna go down over here to make Caucasian promise, and then fucking do some of this shit here, some of that shit here, and then get Eurasia going with the people. So until next time, we shall fucking get this thing started. So until then, bye.